Getting a job isn't easy. Perhaps you already probably revised your resume several times, or even watched 1,000 videos on YouTube for interview tips, or even emailing all the companies you know exist and still getting no response. And even if you indeed had a response from all those companies that you have sent your applications to, you can't make it past that initial interview or the assessments to the job offer. And perhaps the hardest part of the job hunting process is knowing where you failed, knowing what you lack, or knowing why the companies choose others over you. In this video, we dive deeper to the possible reasons behind failing an initial screening process, initial interview, or even the final assessments of the company.
The reason is to give other seekers an idea on the possible reasons why they fail, and also to help them be prepared on the much-awaited job offer. So if you have any questions and any additions on the list, don't forget or don't hesitate to comment down, and we would be more than glad. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button to see more of us and to support the things that we do. Otherwise, sit tight and let's start. Number 1, mismatch qualifications. You might have seen a lot of job postings in a company's website or in social media sites that you thought you are qualified for the position that they are looking for. But there's a chances that the companies are looking for someone with more solid exposure than you have. Mostly, those companies don't indicate the complete details of the qualifications or the requirements, so that they will widen the range of the applications that they will receive.
What you can do is always ask questions. So, sending your resume is not enough. You also should get in touch with the hiring companies via their social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or any other social media sites, so that you can further know what these companies are really looking for, or what are the kind of profiles that they are limiting from the list of the candidates that they will consider for the next steps of the hiring process. Also, you should consult recruitment or headhunting companies, because they know far more than what you will know if you will just scroll through the company's job postings publicly. And also, these recruitment companies or headhunting companies know information that the hiring company will not disclose in their public postings. That's why it's really better if you also ask assistance from a third party or a multilingual recruitment company moving forward.
Number 2, not enough proficiency. If you are pursuing a bilingual career and having a hard time nailing a job offer, it might be because your proficiency is not yet matched on what is needed by the certain firm. There is a possibility that you might have overrated yourself a bit and instinctively applying for the positions that is requiring a higher level of proficiency.
One of the things you can do is to ask assistance from the experts. There are a lot of multilingual recruitment companies here in the Philippines who can assist you in finding just the right jobs for your level of proficiency. And aside from that, they can also help you in pre-assessing what your proficiency really is and offer you jobs which is just in your range of proficiency. And if you are interested, don't hesitate to click the link below, because there is a multilingual recruitment company that we have linked down in the captions that you can check. And of course, the jobs that are available for you, regardless of your language, are also in that website. So don't hesitate to click on that.
Number 3, conflicting preferences versus offer. Normally, companies eliminate those candidates in their list once the offer, the location, and the work arrangements didn't match to the preferences of the job seekers. So if you are out for a job, always take note that your preferences are negotiable to the company's offer.
Otherwise, if your preferences are non-negotiable, only apply for companies which match your preferences.
Number 4, the first impressions. Provided you've already attended the interviews and yet you didn't receive any feedback from the companies. It can be on the way you dress, or the way you carry your nerves, or the way you answer the why do you want that to be one asked questions.
Exactly. So the thing that you can do is always be prepared. Of course, you can research on the things you can wear before the interview. It can be like semi-casual or perhaps business attire, something which is presentable, which will bring a positive first impression to the interviewers. Of course, you also need to prepare answers to some possible questions or practice ahead of time to calm down your nerves. And one of the most common tips that all recruiters are giving their candidates or job seekers is be early during your interview schedule.
Yes, especially in Japanese way.
Oh, yes.
10 to 15 minutes early.
Yes, actually that's a good thing because Japanese are really punctual and they really would think of you as someone who will fit their team if you're early.
Yes.
10 to 15 minutes. And aside from that, being early will help you be used to the environment. And of course, if you're already used to the setup of the interview room, to the setup of the office, to the hustle and bustle of the other employees, of course, you will be less nervous than you are if you are going to come right on the dot. So that's one of the things that you can do in order to make a good first impression of yourself to the interviewers. And our number 5 here is the tough competition.
As the pandemic causes closure of countless businesses, retrenchment of hundreds of employees, and rise of cost of living, thousands of skilled and experienced job seekers are out there job hunting. Your profile, preparation, and personality might be a perfect fit for a role, but the chances of having other candidates with more perfect profile than yours is 100% possible.
Exactly. So the thing that you can do is show the company how passionate you are about the role. I mean, don't come half-heartedly because it will reflect on the way you speak during the interviews. And perhaps the other thing that you can do is highlight the things that you know you can excel on, or even your accomplishments and achievements, especially those which are relevant to the role or positions that you're applying for. There are various reasons why job seekers fail to secure a job right away, and this list perhaps includes a few and the most common things that job seekers should watch out for and prepare themselves with before they get a step closer to that much awaited job offer. So I know we have ideas of your own. Please don't hesitate to drop them down in the comment section so that we can also help our fellow job seekers in these present times.
But before we go, check out the list of jobs available for you, and don't forget to subscribe to be always one step ahead of your job hunting journey.
Until then, bye-bye!